Hi there, this is Tom Trainer, and I'm here to talk to you today about 6 powerful ways your blog drives new business. Now, if you just have a website, you can consider your website to be kind of like this drab furniture, gray, white walls, pretty businesslike, pretty staid, not something you change a lot, and not something that's that interesting to your visitors. Now, your blog increases the interest factor of your website. It's kind of like those pillows there. All those colors makes it a lot more appealing. So let's think about your blog and website together as a whole, like a yin and yang symbol. Your website, it's pretty static. It has mostly the facts about your company, what products you sell, the pricing, how to contact you. The tone is pretty businesslike. Your blog, on the other hand, it's dynamic. It includes tips, you help people, it can include your opinion, and the tone can generally be less formal. So your website is akin to a catalog. People may go there to get what they need and find quick information or pricing, but they're really not going to come back, and they're definitely not going to share it with other people because there's nothing really that interesting about it. Your blog, on the other hand, is like a popular magazine. It's got lots of articles and tips and helpful things. It's got pictures, video. It's a lot more worth coming back to. So which one do you think draws more traffic, your website or your blog? And which one do you think drives more repeat visitors? So the second powerful way your blog drives new business is your blog boosts your authority. With your blog, you can educate your potential customers. They put you on a little bit of a podium when you're educating them. You are boosting your authority by educating them. You're also inspiring them to think differently, inspiring them to take action. So on your blog, are you providing a point of view? Are you educating your audience? And are you including your personality? Let's talk about another very important way that your blog drives new business. It's the lead generation factor. So basically, your blog and website are there for you 24/7, delivering your message, helping to close sales, helping to get leads via your phone number or contact form. It's there for you. So basically, you can register sales and leads as you sleep, as you travel, constantly with your blog or website. Number 4, the Google factor. So Google, in essence, is a machine. And as a machine, it does actions in bulk and scale. It doesn't look at your website or blog individually and put it into a category and say, oh, this person is a life coach in Bethesda, Maryland. No, it actually needs to see something. It needs content. And guess what? Google loves textual content. And what do you think your blog's made up of? So as you write a blog post, Google can recognize it and can give you a little bit of ranking, and then that drives a little bit of traffic. And each time you write a new post, you have the opportunity to rank in Google for various keywords and eventually drive your traffic up. So if you create blog content, that drives search engine optimization. The 5th factor is the social media traffic factor. So I'll call your website and blog your home base, because ideally they're combined. They're in that yin and yang relationship. You write a blog post, you share it or other people share it out there in social media for you. And if it's a good post, it has a good headline, a good picture, people will share it further. And even more people will share it. And pretty soon your post is shared around a lot. And people come back when they click on it in social media and read it at your blog. And you can collect leads from that. So people will contact you and ask about your services or products or potentially buy something from you. So the way that blogs are set up, it encourages sharing by others, especially if you help them as well by including share buttons, asking them to share, and writing good content and including good pictures and headlines. Here's an example of a post from my site. It was shared in LinkedIn, in Twitter, in Facebook, in Pinterest, and in Google+, and not just by me, by lots of other people, and that drives traffic to my site. So for more website traffic, combine blogging with your social media activities for the optimal benefit. Let's talk a little bit about the geographical reach factor. So for example, let's say you are a wood flooring company in the Bay Area and you want to sell and ship your wood flooring products elsewhere. If you include those keywords and do a little bit of social media activity, you can extend your reach to the places where you want to ship your products. This is an example of where I worked with a company and we did this for wood flooring products. And you can see that based on the Google Analytics, their traffic was coming from all the different states. So your blog or website can expand your geographical reach, and obviously that can increase your sales dramatically. There's a couple ways to do this. One is through search engine optimization, and this is that wood flooring example that I gave you. We wanted to rank for all of the different states individually because people search for wood flooring products like this. They say Minnesota wood flooring store or things like that. So we needed to rank for the terms Minnesota wood flooring store. So we did that. The other way to do it is to have a popular blog and have it shared via social media. Extend your reach. So one of the people I interviewed for one of my programs was a dog training school based in Seattle. And they were doing all kinds of things to promote themselves locally, including flash mobs and things like that. Well, it turned out if they worked on their blog and included tutorials and tips, they actually were able to become popular and now can sell nationally or internationally their programs. And they can launch membership sites. So they are actually very successfully growing nationally and internationally when they were originally just looking to market locally. So that's the power of a blog and content and using your creativity. So are you using your blog to its fullest effect? So we talked about power and the power of the blog. Let's talk a little bit about content and a little bit about traffic. And where I show you how to develop the best content and my traffic techniques is through my course Fast Easy Blogging at fasteasyblogging.com. So I just released this course literally and got this note through Facebook, which an unsolicited testimonial from one of my newest students, and she says, I just listened to the first 2A module and it is very good, in fact, and then she goes on to describe all the ideas she has and all the great things she found to include on her blog. And then she talks about a second module and how she's going to use that as well. And then she goes on to say, I love the way you've carved out each topic in short, easy chunks rather than to wade through 2+ hours of info. Yes, I got tired myself of listening to these long, drawn-out courses, and I made this very, I'll say, chunkified. Each module is very short and actionable, and you can start using them from day one. She goes on to say, you're very focused and stay on track with the topic. You have a great speaking voice with a great pace. Well, thank you for that unsolicited testimonial. Appreciate it. So the goal of the course is to inspire you, because if you're not inspired to take action, then you're not going to take action. I have over 25 content strategies within the course. I talk about my traffic and social media secrets, which tools to use, and I have a support forum. This is the lessons map. It's growing. So the main course includes 7 modules, or actually 8 modules with the one that's being developed right now. Module 1 is getting started. Module 2 is Embed School, where I give you 7 lessons on very creative blog content techniques that are very powerful. Module 3, I talk about Connect to Accelerate, how you can connect with other industry influencers, other peers, your current partners, and more to accelerate your business overall as well as your blog. Module 4, I talk about rock solid formulas, the best formulas that I use and have used to get on blogs such as copyblogger.com and problogger.net with my guest posts, and I use them, of course, on my own blog. Module 5, picture power posts. As you know, with Pinterest and Facebook becoming very visual and Twitter also moving in that direction, pictures are the new black. So you basically want to use pictures as much as possible. I teach you 4 ways, and I will add more on how to use pictures creatively to have great posts. Module 6 are challenge posts. These are 6 lessons, and I'm adding 1 or 2 more that when you're ready, these are a little harder, but that can lead to huge benefits. So traffic strategies is under development, almost completed, and it's going to be awesome. Module 7, Ready, Set, Succeed, launches you off and talks about your strategy, and under that I have some of the things like my simple editorial calendar that I recommend everyone has, my blog post, how I manage my blog post ideas, and much more. I also have some great bonuses. I have a webinar called 5 Easy Ways to Create Blog Content. I had 1,300 people register for this. The webinar software maxed out at 200, and the webinar was full from beginning to end. One of my highest rated webinars. You get the webinar access plus the slides plus the tools that I mentioned. Number 2, bonus 2, is the SEO for WordPress workshop. This is where I teach you how to do the basic search engine optimization, blocking and tackling. It includes webinar, slides, a cheat sheet, and access or links to the key tools that I use. Most of them are free, some of them are paid. Bonus number 3 is the blog writing workshop. This is where if you want to write a post today and you're not feeling inspired, I walk you through step by step with an audience so you can kind of see how other people are reacting and the feedback that they're giving. You outline a post and you can have it written right away that same day. Bonus number 4 are the exclusive interviews that I did with 8 marketing experts, and I was also interviewed in this. I interviewed Marcus Sheridan of The Sales Lion, Chris Garrett of Copyblogger, Danny Eny of Firepole Marketing, Denise Wakeman, Pamela Slim, and Jack Humphrey, and I'll go through them all. Allie Luke and Kathy Stucker as well, the Idea Lady. So these are awesome interviews, and I dug into all of their specialties and got the best tips, tools, and strategies that I could. And I know some of them were feeling like, wow, am I giving away too much? But that was the goal. These are MP3s that you can listen to at the gym or in your car or on the computer, and they include cheat sheets for the key strategies and tools that each person mentions. Bonus number 5 is 10 Traffic Secrets webinar. This is a webinar about 10 different ways to generate traffic for your blog. You'll get access to the webinar, the cheat sheet, slides, and the tools. So just a reminder what we talked about in terms of the power of the blog. Blogs deliver a major interest factor for your website, as well as add to your authority, provide a lead generation mechanism, allow you to rank in Google and get traffic, connect perfectly with social media, and allow you to increase your reach. So blogs are very powerful, and join me at fasteasyblogging.com.